Hello, moms. It's Brianna. Oh my goodness. I'm in my kitchen right now. I've never done a Facebook Live in my kitchen, and I'm actually making dinner right now, but I've turned this off for just a quick second so I could do this really quick Facebook Live. It's gonna be quick because I'm starving. But I was thinking, and I'm like, you know what? I gotta just do this really quick before I forget. And I hope you can't see what's going on over there on the other side of my kitchen because it's a little messy and I need to clean it up. But I'm on such a high right now. It's a natural high. I'm on a high because I had 4 incredible sessions today, 4 different girls that I work with. And each one, they're all amazing. Each one is amazing. But there's been a pattern going on today and yesterday, and I wanted to talk about it. And it's really about giving your daughter the space to heal. I think this is so important because basically like the pattern that I am seeing today and yesterday is I'm really seeing these girls that I work with, and some of them are young women as well, really like opening up and telling me some deep stuff that has been either going on right now or something deep that happened in the past. And it happened with a number of the girls where like within 2 days that they were just really going deep with me, right? Personal stuff, sharing with me. And, after getting off my last call that I just had right now, I was kind of like thinking about it all. And I'm like, wow, this is so interesting because like what's going on here that these girls feel comfortable opening up with me, right? They feel comfortable sharing these very, very deep personal things that, with one girl that I had a session with today, I was like, wow, have you ever told anybody this? And she goes, no. And I'm like, holy cow. That's big. It's big for these girls who have never opened up like this before, whether it's because, it's not how they were raised or they weren't comfortable doing it, whatever the reason is. It's truly remarkable that these girls and young women are opening up, to me in a way that's like, this is the path to their healing. Like, this is what it takes. And it's interesting because it's like, when I work with these girls and young women, it's not like the first session I go on and I'm like, okay, so tell me, what are your big issues or what are your big problems in your life? I don't go into it in that way. I open up this space for girls and young women so that they can feel comfortable that, healing is not on, I use the word often because it's so important, but healing is not about our timeline. It's not about my timeline, or it's not about your timeline and how quickly you want your daughter to get better and to heal. Because let me tell you, like, we're all impatient people. Well, most of us, I don't want to say all, but a lot of us are impatient, right? A lot of us want like it done. We want it done yesterday. You want your daughter better like right now, right this second. And oftentimes it just doesn't work that way, right? It takes time. For some of you, it's baby steps. For some of you, for your daughters, it's not moving forward yet. Maybe it's moving back, right? And so it's very interesting because what I'm seeing is that when your daughter can come into a space of where she feels that she can open up, where she does feel comfortable, where she builds that connection with someone, whether it's with me or with somebody else. I don't care who it is, but when they have that connection, when they feel like this is a person that I trust, that changes everything. And It really does, because it gives them the space to talk about whatever it is that's going on with them. It gives them the space to feel like they're not going to be judged, right? They're not going to be, if they say something, I'm not going to judge them, right? That's not what I do. And the girls that I work with know that. And that's why they're so open to be vulnerable with me. That's the word, vulnerable. I mean, that's really what I've been seeing with so many of the girls and young women that I work with as well. And it's just, I guess, you know, what I'm trying to get across here is that wherever your daughter is at in her life, whether she's struggling big time and you're not seeing it get any better, maybe your daughter's doing pretty well right now. That's great too. But if your daughter is struggling, sometimes this stuff takes time, right? And your daughter needs somebody that she's going to feel comfortable to open up with. Somebody that she's going to feel comfortable to really go to the depths of what is going on with her. And a lot of times, like, girls don't even know what's going on. They can't put words to it. They're still trying to comprehend and understand what they're feeling, thinking, all of that. And so sometimes they just need someone to hold the space for them. And I feel like that is a big part of what I do, holding the space for them to show up and be whoever they are with no judgment, just love and an open heart. And I think that's so important for girls, for young women, that they have that space. And I feel like this is the space that is needed for healing to occur. This is the space. This is where it happens. I've seen posts. I'm in like, other groups, and I've heard this from other moms where, they've taken their daughter or daughters to like therapy, and it's not working, or it's not really getting that much better. And, for those moms, and maybe you are watching this right now, and maybe your daughter has done some therapy, and it hasn't really been effective, not in the way that you want it. And I think oftentimes it's because it goes back to, how does your daughter feel in that environment? How does she feel in that space? Is it a space where she can be totally vulnerable and that she can really go to the depths of what is going on without fear of being judged, without fear of what is this person going to think of me? And just really be able to go there and for her to know that she has someone that is just going to hold space for her and is going to help her, guide her out of it, out of wherever she is. And also, not only that, does she have someone to give her the tools and the support and the guidance to move forward in her life? That is equally as important as all the other things that I just mentioned. Because it's one thing to do the healing work and to talk about, the past or whatever it is that has happened that needs to be cleared up. That's one part. But the other part is, where are you going to go? Where are you going to move from that, right? So many girls, so many young women stay victim to their circumstances of what happened to them, instead of seeing another way out of it, instead of empowering themselves to look at what did they learn from those experiences so that they can grow, so that they can move forward in their life stronger than they ever were before, because they went through that. Because everything that happens to your daughter, and moms, this goes for you as well, like everything that happens to every single one of us happens because it's a lesson. There's a lesson there. There's something that we are meant to learn about ourselves. And when we don't look at it that way, and we're like, oh my God, this is happening again. Or, oh my God, my life sucks. Or, oh my God, I can't believe my friends did that. Or, oh my God, I can't believe that guy treated me like total crap, right? It's like When we do that, it's victim, 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 right? Instead of saying, okay, this happened to me. Why did it happen? What is it here to teach me about myself? This is what I teach the girls that I work with. This is true empowerment, when they can look at their situations and see it in a different light. This all comes from self-awareness. This is the work that I do with every single girl that I work with. It's self-awareness. It's waking up to the truth of who they are. Self-awareness, it's consciousness. It's waking up. That's what it is. And I want that for all of your daughters. So, really going back to, the whole point of this Facebook Live is really like this healing, this place for your daughter to feel safe to be vulnerable and to really open up. That's everything. That's really important. And so if you're taking your daughter to therapists or, some sort of group or a counselor, but it's not getting better, look at what I just talked about. That's so important. Look at, is this a space where she feels open, where she feels comfortable? Is this a space where she feels comfortable to open up and be vulnerable and to really lay it all out there? Because that's what I am seeing. This is a pattern that I'm seeing all week with all of the girls that I've been working with. They're going to the depths of what's really going on, and that is what I want for all of your daughters as well. Because if it's just sitting in here and it's not moving, it's not going anywhere, their issues, their problems, it's not coming up, then it has nowhere to go. So it's so important, whether it's me, whether it's somebody else, that your daughter has someone that can help her through this. Because healing can happen for every single one of your daughters. I'm starving. I'm going to go eat right now. I hope you're all having a beautiful night or morning wherever you happen to be in the world, and I'll talk to you guys all later. Mwah. Leave a comment if you want to comment on this Facebook Live, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.